We have a special guest in today's video. Her name is Lenore, and I love her. I love her. I love her. I don't think you can pick up on it, but she is purring today. She's just gonna be here while I tell you everything I did to graduate college with 10K saved. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna be straight to the point. If you guys would like more details about how I saved 10K by the time I graduated college, I'll gladly do like an extended video, but I'm just gonna get straight to the point. If you are in high school, if you live in Los Angeles, and you have like financial aid coming your way, you need to go to community college and take advantage of the BOG waiver. It gives you 2 free years of community college. And you're probably thinking 2 free years, okay, whatever. No. It reimburses you. It reimburses you. I went to Pasadena City College, and my 2 years of education there, I got a check every semester. I don't even really remember. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $1,100, and you know, we all have different circumstances, but every semester I would get a check, and during the pandemic they sent out like these random supplemental checks, so I pocketed those. And that did like inform like the net value of my savings eventually, but like for the most part I just saved and saved and saved. I did a lot of remote education during this time because of the pandemic. So I was basically like either at home or in a cafe or at the library. I did not have a vehicle. That probably saved me so much money. I did not get a vehicle during the duration of my college education. So basically, if you live in Los Angeles, what I recommend is that you please take advantage of community college. It's the easiest way to cut like the cost of your education in half or more. So like just take advantage of it. And then what I did was I transferred to Cal State LA. And you know what? There is a whole discussion to be had about like elitism and colleges and stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this and then I'm going to leave it alone. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on like elitism in college education. I think that lots of people look down on folks who are not from like a UC. And I think that a lot of youngins think they have to go to a UC in order to like succeed or be cool or fit in, and it's like, nah bruh, that's not how that works. A UC is a research institution. If you're not doing research at a UC, you are wasting money and time. I love the idea of a UC, but I do not belong at one because I at the time didn't want to do any research. Now maybe that would be different, but like at the time when I was like transferring out of PCC, I didn't have the spirit, the energy, or the desire to like prove myself to some institution and be like, hey, please let me attend so that way I can do research or whatever. Like, I don't care. I wanted a degree to say that I had a degree, which sounds a little bit bad, but like my family values education, and I wanted to get a degree that would help me like improve my life in some way, shape, or form, or at the very least like set me up to succeed in one way or another. So I went to Cal State LA. And at Cal State LA, every semester, I got my financial aid deposit. And basically, when I was at Cal State LA, again, I did not have a car. Okay, straight up, I did not have a car. What I would do is I would take the bus to school every single day. It was hard. It was frustrating. It was time consuming. I would pack myself a lunch and then I would reheat it in the little microwaves in front of MLK Hall. But you know what? I graduated with 10K in my pocket, so I stay winning. So I would pocket the financial aid, and then one semester in, I found basically a work study opportunity, and I latched onto it, and they accepted me, and I basically was a tutor at LAUSD supporting teachers in just managing their classroom, and it was really nice. I think I earned $400 to $800 a month doing that. And I would pocket a majority of that money. Both Cal State LA and PCC also had U passes, so I would basically do like a one-time fee at Cal State LA, and I would basically have access to the entire bus system. So basically what I'm saying is, if you want to be like me and graduate and have a positive net worth, what you need to do is you need to bite the bullet, get over yourself, go to community college, okay, and then transfer to literally any Cal State, okay, because they are the most affordable institutions you're going to find. Do not get a car. Use the U passes that the schools offer you. And I know that not everyone is going to be able to match my journey to a T. So I can already imagine someone commenting, not everyone can afford to not get a car. Like, people need to go to work and blah, 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 blah. Here is what I am going to say to that. This is my journey. Maybe you cannot emulate it, but maybe somebody else out there can hear my story and be like, okay, I can try that. I can try that. Maybe I won't be able to do it exactly the way she did, but if she's onto something, then I want to try and minimize the amount of debt I have leaving college and hopefully graduate with some savings. My advice to anyone like that is basically do not get a car. If you're in Los Angeles, abuse the public transit system, okay? This is my advice for youths in Los Angeles who are trying to get their degree and graduate with savings, okay? 1, live with your parents. 2, take public transit. Cal State LA has a really sophisticated bus system that actually links up to a bunch of different colleges. There's a really good app called Move It, and if you guys would like for me to break down that sort of thing, I will gladly do it in a different video. 3, treat school like a job. Pack yourself a lunch. Do the work. 4, get a job if you can. Use public transit to get there if you can. I recognize that that's really hard, but also there are a lot of people, okay, who are getting it done using the bus, okay? I was one of them. I went to school on the bus. I went to work on the bus. I did both on the bus, and I graduated with $10K saved. So I can tell you, it's possible. It's hard, but it's possible. So basically, this is my advice to any youths who live in the Los Angeles metropolitan area. Live with your parents so you don't pay rent. Do not get a car. Go to community college, get the U-Pass, abuse the U-Pass to 1, get to school, 2, go to work if you decide to get a job. Pocket any and all financial aid that you receive if you get any. I know everyone is going to have a different situation. Some people get hella financial aid. Some people don't get any financial aid. I think that I got an appropriate amount of financial aid given my circumstances. And then I think my final piece of advice is to basically just live way below your means. Okay, my friend, like, I don't know how I made it work, but like with my $400 to $800 a month check, I would literally just pocket $200 and then like throw the rest in savings, and I would just be like, well, that's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, another piece of advice. If you are in a position to do it, I really recommend getting an e-scooter, specifically for navigating between bus stops. When I would go to Cal State LA, the nearest bus stop that would get me there was a 15-minute walk. And while I loved getting my steps in, I became a lot less stressed once I had an e-scooter. Get a lightweight one that you can like hold in your hand so that way you don't block like an entire area like me. But yes, that is how I graduated college with $10K saved. And then I moved across the country and got my first apartment, and now I'm here petting a cat in my bed that I share with my girlfriend, and it's so nice. It is so nice. What's the saying? Nothing worth doing is easy. Getting my education was really, really hard, and I also did it like fully unmedicated for a while there. It was a rough time, but I had some really great experiences. And at the end of the day, I got my degree. I graduated with savings. I don't have any debt. And when all was said and done, I moved across the country and bought my first car, and now I have a beautiful little kitten named Lenore in front of me. I live with my girlfriend, and now I am a barista. I'm like living it up low-key. There are days where I feel really like down on myself, where I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. And then there are days where I'm like, you know what, actually, isn't it nice that I just like make drinks and then I go home? That's so great. If you guys are interested in learning more about any aspect of my journey, just drop a comment and I'll fill you in. No worries. Say goodbye, Lenore. Miss Lenore, say bye. You wanna say bye? She is so sleepy. I'm glad that she chose to hang out with me. Sometimes I worry she doesn't like me. Sweet little baby, sweet little baby. This is my daughter. Her name is Lenore. I love her so much. Oh, that's her whiskers. Okay, my bad. Alrighty, that is all, folks. I shall see you around next time. Drop a comment, subscribe, check out the rest of the stuff on my channel. I'll see you around.